guys, it's Sam and today is Wednesday, so I'm doing a Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey of Ginger Reads Lainey. I will be linking her channel as well as the Goodreads group down below for you to go check out. This week's Top 5 Wednesday topic is Top 5 Series You Will Not Be Finishing, and I actually do have 5 as well as 2 runners-up that are series that I will not be finishing anytime soon, that I'll eventually finish, but right now I don't have any desire to, so maybe you can kind of talk me out of those, but either way, let's get started. The first runner-up is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I know it's kind of surprising considering that this is a really big series and most people have read it by now, but I have only read Divergent, and after that I was spoiled for Allegiant when I was searching another tag on Tumblr for a completely different book. So, yeah. So I kind of heard the ending. I don't know the entire ending, obviously, but I heard the big part of the ending and I just have kind of no desire to read it right now. I do want to finish it at one point. I did like Divergent, but I've heard not only the spoiler for the ending, but also that a lot of people didn't like the book, they didn't really care for the next 2 books, so I'm really in no hurry to read them right now, but I will read them eventually. I actually want to pick them up when they're all in paperback just to match this because I don't want to drop my money on the hardcovers either. The second runner-up is the Matched series by Condie. I recently read Crossed and 3 stars kind of thing. I didn't hate it completely, but I didn't really like it either, so I'm 2 books in. I might as well read Reached, which is the last book, eventually, but I'm really in no hurry to read it. I'll probably pick it up when I see it on bargain somewhere in the future. These next 5 series are the series that I will not be finishing, or most likely 95% sure won't be finishing. So if you're able to sway me on some of these, if these are some of your favorite series, then by all means try, but right now they're kind of in the don't think so category. Number 5 is the Poison Study series by Maria V. Snyder. I really liked Poison Study, and then when I checked the reviews for the other books in the series, they went really downhill. There were a lot of really awful reviews, and I don't always go by reviews, but these were just awful, so I'm really not inclined to pick this up again. I really enjoyed the first one, but it seems like the rest of the series doesn't really follow that same path, and I really don't want to be set up for disappointment, so right now I'm keeping it with the nice pretty picture of this book and not delving into the rest of the series. The number 4 series is the Across the Universe series by Beth Reves. I didn't really like this book. I had a hard time getting through it. I really wanted to like it. It is a sci-fi series and I really liked the premise and the thought of it, but I just couldn't really get connected to any of the characters, and I haven't really heard anything about these, good or bad, so I'm kind of not really inclined to read them. Number 3 is the Forsaken Trilogy by Lisa M. Stasse. I just read this back in August and I liked it, but I did have a lot of problems with it. It was a very generic dystopia. I did read it in a day. It was a very quick read. The love story was horrendous. For those of you that watched before, I think the love story was one of the worst love stories I've ever read and was the worst kind of insta-love I've ever seen. And it kind of left off in a point where I don't really care what happens to any of the characters. I'm not really invested in any of them, so I'm kind of okay with just leaving it at the first book and not picking the rest of them up. I will say this, if I do see them on bargain somewhere, I might pick them up, but I don't know if I'd really read them anytime soon. The second series is the Sookie Stackhouse series. That is the series that True Blood is based on. If you have not seen my discussion video that I recently posted on Do Writers Owe Fans, it had a lot to do with the Sookie Stackhouse series / True Blood the TV show, so I will link that down below for those of you that haven't seen that. But basically the series ended up in a really weird spot. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people even canceled their pre-orders for the last book when they found out about it from ARC readers, and so I really don't have any desire to finish that series. I got about 5 books in and kind of enjoyed it, but when I heard what happened, I just didn't have any interest, so I will not be picking that series back up, and I've actually already donated all of my books from that series. Number 1 on my list will come as no surprise to anybody that has watched my videos for a little while, but it is the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. If you've watched my videos, I do not have to go very far into this, but basically I hate this series. I was not able to finish this book at all. I've tried 3 separate times. I even had my boyfriend try to read it recently and he can't get through it, and it's just kind of one big disaster in my eyes. So I know it's very well loved. The movie is coming out soon. I think it's coming out this weekend actually from when I'm recording, and I would love to see the movie. The movie looks really good, but I do not like this book, so I will not be finishing this series. I'm actually going to be donating this the next time that I head to my used bookstore. That is it for my top 5 series I will not be finishing. Please comment down below and let me know what series you will not be finishing, or if there's a series on my list, whether it is the runners-up or the actual list, except for The Maze Runner, because I refuse to finish that series. It has already brought me so much pain. You can comment down below for any of the other series and let me know that I should finish them, I should give them a chance. Here's why, you know, kind of say your piece if you feel so inclined. But either way, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys soon. Bye!